tangent. Anyway, the Chumbawamba song, The Day the Nazi Died, because a lot of people are picking up on it, and it's sadly ironic that, you know, you think when someone picks up on your song, it's a great thing, and it is, but it's just not the song you would pick for people to pick up on in the scheme of things. You know, it was written in 1987, and Rudolf Hess was the last surviving Nazi, and he killed himself in Spandau prison, and he was the only person in there. And the shock was, for, you know, we grew up with, you know, thinking, you know, the Nazis were done and dusted, the propaganda in Britain. But, you know, the news was showing all these skinheads and old Germans coming out to celebrate, you know, to mark the fact of his funeral or whatever. And it was shocking at the time. And we were actually going to play Germany and Europe at that time, you know, initially. We'd only been doing it a year or two. And, you know, it's still West Germany before the wall came down. And the West German youth were really, and they had a group, we did a benefit for anti-fascist action in Germany. And they were really kind of militant about, look, you know, and our tour manager, he's like, oh yeah, my granddad, tall Nazi, he was then, he still is today. So, you know, and things have just gone downhill since then. So you can join in if you want. I can't sing all the beautiful harmonies, but this is the day the Nazi died. And it's really about the death of that ideology. Anyway, I won't go into that. People have other interpretations, but okay. We're told that after the war, the Nazis vanished without a trace, but battalions of fascists still dream of a master race. The history books, they tell of their defeat in 45, but they all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. They say the prisoner of Spandau was a symbol of defeat. While Hess remained in prison, then the fascists, they were beat. So the promise of an Aryan world would never materialize. So why did they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? The world is riddled with maggots. The maggots are getting fat. They're making a tasty meal, all the bosses and bureaucrats. They're thinking over the boardrooms and they're fat and full of pride. And they all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. So if you meet with these historians, tell you what to say. Tell them that the Nazis never really went away. They're out there burning houses down and taking over the US government and other governments. And we'll never rest again until every Nazi dies. Okay.